All right, in this AcquisitionPRO onboarding video, we are going to cover updating the privacy policy and terms and conditions, which is required by A2P registration. So we are in the dashboard. When you log in, this is where you come. We are going to come down here to Sites, let that load. Then we're going to go to Websites. And in the last video, we updated or modified our Connect With page, and that is here. Now we need to update our privacy policy and terms and conditions. So I want to click Edit. Once this loads, all we have to do is find some information that says your company name. I'm going to hit Control C, that's Command C on a Mac, and then I'm going to hit Control F or Command F, so I get this find feature up here. And then I'm going to Control V or Command V, which will paste that in there, or you can right click and hit paste. So then what I do is I come over here and I highlight this, and I'm going to paste in what I'm going to put in. Now, I'm doing a DBA here, so I'm going to only do that once. From this point forward, I'm only going to be pasting in the legal name because that is what A2P wants. So I'm going to do Control C for that, and then I'm going to find my next one. So that is right here. So I'm going to copy, make sure there's no gaps or spaces in here. I'm going to copy this one, and I'm going to paste it in. Now you're going to get some formatting issues here, so just hit delete twice, and that'll bring it right back to here. Okay, then if you come down, there are two places. One is right here. Now, obviously, I don't need to change this one because this is the name I want to use, but you're going to need to change this header for use of personal information. Pay attention to that. This one was highlighted, but for whatever reason, when I saved the template, I forgot to save this. So you will need to update this one as well. So what I'm going to do is pause this video so you don't have to watch me paste all of this in, and then I'll finish editing up to this point, and then I'll show you what we do next. All right, so I have finished pasting all of those in. I'm not showing any more highlighted sections. So what I want to do is come up here, hit my arrow down one more time, make sure I get the 0, 0, and I do. So come all the way to the bottom, and you'll see that there are two places to put your email. What I want you to do is put your cursor at the end of the email and then backspace, getting rid of the email so it also gets rid of the format. Otherwise, if you try to just copy over the top of it, it won't replace that format and it won't do it correctly. And then you can either type in or you can paste in your email address. I'm going to paste mine in. And so that is the email address I'm going to use. I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to paste that one in. So now I have my email address in here. That is all you have to do inside of the text. Now we need to modify your footer. Notice the footer is this purple color, this kind of grayish purple. That means that it is a global field. So when you change it here, it's also going to change it on the terms and conditions. All right, so first you want to change your logo. So come here, click on Upload from Media Library, double click, and now I have my logo in there. So I'm just going to add the strategic acquisition certification here. I've copied that. I'm going to paste that in, all rights reserved. And then I'm going to check the link for the privacy policy, make sure that it is correct, hit save. Same with terms and conditions, make sure it's correct, terms-conditions, hit save, good. So all that's good. Next, I want to change my phone number, and I want to change my phone number to the phone number that I have created with my AcquisitionPRO account. So if I go back to my sites, come down here, click settings, and then go to phone numbers. you will find the phone number that you're looking for. So I'm going to copy this, come back here, and I'm going to paste that in here. And you might have to fix some formatting issues, not a big deal. I'm just going to hit delete. It is good. Then I'm going to put in my email address, and I'm just going to copy it here and paste it in here. Oh, again, you can't do, because of formatting, you can't go over the top. You have to backspace it. Then put it in there. If for some reason it is longer than the space available, just grab this and you can move it like this. In this case, if it ends up looking like something like this, just move this until it formats correctly. And then in the bottom, I'm going to put in, well, I'll put in Mobile, Alabama, because that's where we are based. All right. And so that is now finished. So now when you hit save up here, it is going to bring up this global field and just says you've made a change to a global field. Do you want this to change on the rest of the pages? Of course we do. So we hit OK. And then at this point, you can update your metadata settings that I showed you in the previous video. In this case, we're not really concerned about it. So we are just going to say cancel and publish the page. Okay, now this one is complete. So I'm going to hit back. And then we are going to do the same thing, only this time we have to add an address, and we only have to copy and paste one time. So let me get that copied again. Control C while this is loading. And then come over here, and now we're going to edit the terms and conditions. You'll notice that we have this website is owned by and operated, and here is that your company name. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to paste in what that company name was. That is now called company. So everywhere that was going to be, it will be replaced with company. So we don't have to do that over and over and over again. If we come all the way to the bottom, here is your company name again. So I'm going to copy this information. I've already got it filled out, and I'm going to paste it here for the sake of time. So I'm going to go ahead and Control V that, and that is all there. Next, we have if there is a dispute, where are you going to do it? So you need to put in whatever your state is, and you have to type it out, not abbreviate it. And then the county and state where you want that dispute to take place. In this case, I am in Mobile County. And again, I've got to type the state in full name, not abbreviation. Okay, and that covers that. Next, or finally, we just have your email down here. So we want to remove this, and I'm going to copy, because copying and pasting is faster than typing for me. It is what it is, and I'm going to Control V that, and there it is. Okay, notice that our footer is already finished because we did it in the previous section. Okay, we hit save. It's going to want you to update those SEO settings. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And then publish. And now your website and your terms and conditions are ready to go. The last thing we want to do is come back in here. Now we want to open our link so that we're active. Come down to the bottom, and we want to test our privacy policy and our terms. So click on privacy policy. Let that load. Here's our privacy policy. It looks like that updated. Come down to the bottom. Looks like the bottom updated. Now I want to test terms and conditions in two places. So I'm going to test it here first. And it brought me to terms and conditions. And it is the correct one. And then I also want to test privacy policy again here. And it did bring me back to the same one. So all the links in the footer are working. But we need to come back here, and we got to check terms and conditions in the website, and it looks like that is working as well. So that is working as advertised. So at this point, we are complete. And if you have your business settings completely updated with all the proper information that we covered in the previous videos, you've got your website, your form, your disclosure, your privacy policy and terms and conditions. You are now ready for A2P certification. So in the next video, we are going to cover how to get A2P certified. I'll see you in the next video.